Hello, my name is Rutger, and I finished my midterm project. I quickly want to show it off. I remember speaking with the professor about it potentially being late, and it has been just less than a day. But I want to quickly show off all of the things that I have here. So we'll start off at the top, creating custom events and calling them from another blueprint. Um, as you can see, I've got this store trigger right here. I can edit it, and you can see it opening doors, calling it from another item's custom event, checking the class of an object on overlap so that only the actor can do it. Quickly have this one here, and as you can see, it checks to see if it's the player controller doing it. Now, moving objects, what's that for? Timeline node. I'll quickly show that off. I've got it here. Oh, timeline node. My bad. My door. As you can see, it's rotating here. I've got it rotating. Quickly showing it off right there. Now, using the plane reverse pins, I also just show that off with the timeline. And the finish pin, it makes a noise when it's done. Playing sounds and using text render actors to create narrative events that tell the story of the level. I've mainly been using set design to tell the story. I tried using some other audios, but it just wasn't working well. But I do have some audios here.
The key to the storage room.
See, that's my voice right there that I recorded. The key to the storage room. Now I know I'm supposed to go there. I also have press E to interact. Got some more audio here.
And it's open.
And it's open. I can close it.
Let's see what's behind here. And it's open.
And it's open. And then it's got a sound whenever it plays and it's finished. Here I set simulate physics on collision. These are meant to be body bags like these guys, but hanging. I tried doing it with the body bags, but there was something wrong with the collision. And then here's my my sequence right here. Trigger and particles, if you saw the goop raining from the ceiling. Using enable input to create a blueprint that can only be interacted with when the player is inside an action trigger. I also showed that when I showed the checking for a player, and then set the view target with blend. You saw that when I interacted with the key, it went to the door, so players know how to do that. Use of a Boolean variable to lock an interaction until an unlocking event occurs. And quickly show that off right here. I do have an is it locked right here, and ease the button to open the door. I'll quickly press it here. Just doesn't work until we get this, and then it'll work. And as you can see, the text to the storage room doesn't pop up until you're near it. Oh, I guess it doesn't disappear. Okay. I mean, that's alright. When you get to the door, it shows it off, which is kind of what I was after right there. Alright. And then activating physics I already showed. Activating lights, I don't know if you caught that. Let me quickly show it to you. Let's get over here. Do this.
The key to the storage room.
The key to the storage room. Shows off the door. I head over to the door. Confirms it's the storage room. I open it up.
Let's see what's behind here.
The lights are off. I want it to be a bit darker, but it's already at 0, and it doesn't do negative values. So I go in, and it turns on. Gets super bright in here. Activating physics I already showed. Camera shake I showed. Using arrays and for lists to iterate through a list of array objects. That's actually how I did the sound for the door opening. You can see here I've got an array of audios to play. And when I open the door, it cycles through them. Let's quickly see the audios here. It goes through and it's open, and let's see what's behind here when I open the door. Flip-flop, branch, gate, sequence, do once. The lights are set to a do once. For the sequence, I have it to where the player character is temporarily disabled. It's set hidden, just so I can't walk in front of the player. And I've got a gate here. Got a branch here, and a gate, and flip-flop. All set up to do 2 options, but only if something else occurs. And then the level sequencer to play animation, sounds, camera cuts, and complex movements. You already saw that. And combining all these skills to create an interesting narrative in the level. So I sort of have my player he locked himself in this gas station to protect themselves. And you can see these oozing things just growing on all these walls. There's this flower here. It's sort of like an alien-related apocalypse, and he's trying to protect himself from the outside world. But if you go through here, then that monster spawns, showing that he's been infiltrated. And I wanted it to be conveyed that it got through like a leak in the ceiling. These body bags, I assume not assume, but the most likely reason they would be here is if they were like the dead, like his friends and stuff, or if these are just animals that he went out to hunt and he's just got them hung up in like a storage room fridge area. This is definitely some sort of body bag though. It's either one of the two. I haven't decided which yet, but that's pretty much everything. Thank you for watching, and I hope it's satisfactory.